Now, there are 7 musical elements. We have timbre, pitch, texture, tempo, duration, structure, and dynamics. Now, timbre have to do with the sound quality, the quality of the sound or the music. That's what timbre talks about. Now, the pitch is high or low sounds. Texture is how many sounds or how many instruments are being played at the same time. Tempo, of course, we know that that has to do with speed, how fast or slow the music is going. Duration, how long it is. And the structure is the musical plan. I guess we could look at that as the arrangement as well. And the dynamics has to do with loud and soft. All right, so down here we have a few dynamics. Piano, forte, crescendo, pianissimo, fortissimo, D, crescendo, mezzo forte, and staccato. Now, fortissimo is 3 Fs, and that's very, very loud. Fortissimo is very loud. Forte is loud. So there are 3 variations of loud right there. You have mezzo forte, a little loud, mezzo piano, a little soft, piano soft, pianissimo, very soft, and pianissimo is very, very soft. Now, crescendo is gradually getting loud, decrescendo is gradually getting softer. So you can study those. And of course, there are a few others that are not on the chart. You can look at those, staccato, legato, and so on. But if you do any form of research on dynamics, then you'll get a list of them, okay? All right, so the instruments family, we have string instruments, percussion instruments, wood instruments, and brass instruments. So all the instruments that we know, they are placed in different families. One of the 4 here. We have the string instruments, and they are easy to locate. Of course, the string instruments, you can visibly see the strings on them. Okay, all right, so here are a few of them. You can look at it. And of course, I'll send this file so you can also go through with your teams. All right, percussion instruments are the instruments that are played by knocking, banging, shaking, or scraping. So those are called percussion instruments. And here are a list of some of them. Any instruments that you knock and shake and scrape, they are called percussion instruments. And notice the piano is in this section. There's a debate of whether the piano is a percussion or a string instrument. But the reason why it is a string instrument is, even though it has strings inside of it, is the way the sound is created. Because the hammers are knocking the strings. All right, so that's why it's a percussion instrument. How the sound is being created by knocking. So hammers are in the piano knocking the strings. So that's the reason why it's a percussion instrument. Some persons think otherwise, but that's the reason. That's more logical, I believe. All right, so you have woodwind instruments, and here are a list of some of them. The flute, clarinet, piccolo, bassoon, saxophone, recorder. All right, these are some of the woodwind instruments. And moving along, the brass instruments, again, a list of some of them here. Trombone, trumpet, tuba, flugelhorn. All right, so that's it for the instruments family. Now, we move along to gospel music history, and we look at songwriters, as we said, the titles of song, the complete lyrics or of classic songs, songs of the 90s, hymns, may touch on a little hymns, popular hymns, to probably finish the lyrics in some of these hymns. But sometimes we're singing, especially the younger generation, and we don't know the hymns. So yeah, we'll get an opportunity to learn the hymns. All right, so some of the visual questions we'll place different faces of gospel artists, and you will be asked to identify them. And of course, you know all these persons here. But just for a question, I think Dr. Janelle is on. Do you know the person black and white?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that one. I know his face, and I've listened to him. Is that Alvin Slaughter when he was younger?
Yeah. Okay, no.
No.
Okay. I don't know. I've heard him. I've watched him sing, but I don't remember his name.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Personal, but you know who it is?
Yeah, that's Andre Crouch.
Yes,
Oh,
he was
okay.
very young.
Okay.
Right. Do you know Andre Crouch? No.
I know I've listened to him as well.
Okay, yes. Some very classic and popular song.
Yeah. He's a pretty big guy.
Yes,
what?
yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
he used to be a popular voice on the Billy Graham Crusade.
Okay, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's now deceased, you know. I think he died a couple years ago.
Right.
Right. That's why I switched it to was I think I saw something about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that Colin Davis in the middle there?
Yeah.
Carly Davis.
No, CC Winans.
Right, that's CC.
Oh, that's CC. There she looks like a brown there, so I was wondering.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Cool.
And of course, everybody know this guy over here.
Yes, man. He was at Sun in the create some stir at Sun in the Fun or Fun in the Sun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Controversial, quite frankly. But
Yeah.
anyways, all right, moving along. I was hoping that we'll have some more persons because we are almost at the end, and we were planning to do some giveaways. But stick with us until the end, and we'll try and do some giveaways when we go through the sample question. But let's continue. Music in the Bible, we look at books and verses pertaining to music. So any book or chapter or passage that speaks to music, is good to know those, because we'll be asking questions in that respect. Musical instruments in the Bible, I have here the shofar. I'll just give a definition for it right here. Shofar is a horn traditionally of either a ram or a goat horn, that is, right. Tambourines are mentioned a few times in scripture, so it's good to find out where those are mentioned. And we have cymbals, bells, trumpets, voices, reed pipe, and lyre.